Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. We're going to be doing things a little bit different starting in a little while. If you guys bear with me with the channel and kind of the reviews, I'm going to be changing the intro and the outro, updating things, and just trying to make things better for you guys. A little more enjoyable with the introduction, because there really isn't one now, and the outro I feel is just a little outplayed. So I need to change some things up. But enough of that rambling. I just wanted to give you a little update. But if you enjoyed today's review, please drop a like, please subscribe down below. And I appreciate all the support from people that have been here before. And in today's review, you can see we've got a Yeezy box in front of us. You got the Boost here, 700. And flipping these around, you will see these are a men's size 9. And the colorway is magnet, 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 magnet. No kidding, I just said that 6 times. But anyway, let me get into these, take them out for you. Sometimes if you see the screen go a little bit like it starts fast forwarding, I just do that because I was struggling with the box and having trouble getting the sneakers out. So I try to fast forward, just not to bore you guys. You don't need to watch me just doing this crap for like 20 seconds. But getting into the shoes here, this is what we got. This was a Yeezy Supply exclusive. The colorway was, as you see, magnet. I'm not repeating it 6 times. And as you can see, we have the simple 700 model. It's a very simple kind of silhouette. This is the first time having an actual 700 in hand, and I have to say it does look better in person. I'm still not a big fan of the model though. I feel like it kind of looks like, because of the angle and it curves up, that you kind of smushed. And even though this isn't men's 9, it looks like a men's 7.5 or 8, because it's wide from the top, but it looks scorched in length. But that's just the way it looks to me. This is not a size guide, guys. I have not had a pair in my size. I've not been able to try in a size 13, so I cannot give you any recommendations on whether to stay true to size, go up half a size. I cannot recommend that. I've read other things that I could recommend, but because I have not personally tried it, I cannot give you my recommendation. We're not going to do a sizing guide or my advice on sizing for these. Other than that, as you can see, we have the orange hints right here. I believe those were on the exact same spot as the original 700. I will actually lower this right here, and we'll put a picture of the very first colorway of the original 700s right there, so you can look at them side by side. And on the bottom of the outsole, you have this nice gum bottom that kind of weaves out. You got exposed boost on these little circular spots, and you have that white trim that goes up to the midsole. You have these gray lines through the midsole that comes up to a nice suede, and this suede is a little rough, but it's not bad. And then on the back here, you have a softer suede. The light gray is softer than the dark. Up here is a nice gray leather. This is kind of like a backpack style mesh. That same mesh pattern goes back here. That same soft gray suede comes around, and if you guys can see inside those dots, that's kind of like a hard reflective I kind of want to say leather, but it's not. It's plasticky. And you've got a black trim lining around the heel. And then here's the tags for you guys. Once again, I cannot spot fakes or reals. I'm not an expert on that, which is why I don't want to go into that stuff. So I'm just leaving this here so you guys can see all the tags that come with it, where the numbers are placed, just in case. Now, I don't know if it's supposed to come with 2 cards like this, but this one did come with 2 cards. The 500 only came with 1. And then here's the actual tag there with the RFID tag up top. And you've got these charcoal gray. I know they're coming off like they're black on the screen, but they're more of a darker gray. Let's see, there we go. You guys can see it now with the lighting changing. And then you got a backpack type material on the tongue. And then your lining is like I want to say like a beach sand, like a santan color. And other than that, it's a pretty simple shoe. It's a pretty basic silhouette. It really stands out because of the lines they've used. That's what really draws your eye, is these different curved areas and the lips. And it's kind of like the 500s, but the 500s is a lot more wild. To me, the 500s look futuristic. These to me look like more of what you would see now in. It does look more of a classic shoe too. Like it could have resembled some older Nike, not Monarchs, but older Nike Oh god, it's hard for me to think of it right now. But you have like other brands back in the day in the '90s that kind of had this similar kind of shape to it. There were like Fila's, K Swiss, and some other mid-top kind of shoes and low tops. And nothing under the tongue. You got the Yeezy Ortholite insole, and then on the other shoe, it is really the exact same thing. There is no difference on insoles, under tongue, or anything. This is really basically it. My only complaint with these, since I have not tried them on, so I can't really complain about anything else if I have any complaints, I wish they came with some extra laces. I'm surprised that with a shoe that's a $300 US price tag, you don't get an extra set of laces and you don't get a dust bag. I mean, it's just weird that they don't give you a little something extra, especially when you're going this high in price. You guys got to remember that the Yeezy 350s are 220, the 500s are 200 US. These are 300 US. And to me, holding them in hand, do I think they're worth a 300 price tag? I don't. Maybe if I try them on and get a chance to walk in them, wear them about, maybe have a pair for myself, maybe that might sway me. But then again, you're going to have to sway me pretty hard for this to be worth $300, because that's an steep price tag when I prefer the 500s. I tried them on foot in the 12 and a half, and even though they were tight on me and I'd prefer to get a size up and get the 13s, they felt great. They were comfortable, and $200 is still a little bit of money, for sneakers. But most Jordan retros are 190, Jordan 1s 160, Air Forces in that 100 to 130 range, Air Maxes are 120 to 150. So 200 is not bad, but once again 300 is a little steep, I think, for what you're getting. But I just wanted to see what you guys thought of these. Was this your favorite 700 colorway that's been released? Is this your favorite model of Yeezys that have come out? Have you owned a pair of Yeezys before? Is this your first pair if you got one of these? This was a Yeezy Supply exclusive, so it was not available on Adidas from what I know. And I do not know if they will be restocking or re-releasing, because nothing has been mentioned yet. We do have a couple more Yeezy releases coming up. If you guys would like me to go over a quick video on those and drop times and maybe what you can do to get some advice on how to get a pair of these, or the next pair is coming out, I can do that as well. But other than that, I just wanted to hear you guys' comments. Let me know what you think of these. It's good to hear from you guys, get a little conversation going, and I'll answer back to as many of you as I can. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. All right, I hope you guys have a great day. All right, bye.